Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Married at First Sight, Season 13, Episode 15. If you were new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows as well as scripted shows. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. I'm not going to get into everything on this episode. Oh, yeah, we don't have any comments from last week, and I'm not going to talk about them going to their childhood homes and reading childhood letters. Truth be told, I really did want to do this review, and then I remembered, hey, Rachel, not Rachel, but Brett confronts Ryan on this episode, and I want to see what's going to happen. So we're going to start off with Michaela and Zach. She's feeling abandoned. She hasn't spoken to Zach since the retreat. She has called, she has texted, and she has not gotten the answer back. And I'm like, girl, even though he didn't see you ram through that bench, try to knock over the ping pong table and the foosball table, and you slamming the door and being held back, yeah, I'm pretty sure that man needed a break. Now I'm not gonna say that Zach is innocent on everything that goes down because I say he plays a part, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. But just watching what's going on, I don't think I could handle it. I really couldn't. And I do understand her being confused when he says things like, okay, we're not good together. We need to get a divorce. And y'all both agree on that. And then he'd be like, but we can come back together and we can date. Like, I'm going to be a different person if we divorce. No, don't tell me you want to get a divorce and we agree on that. And then you want to be like, okay, we can date because it's in a different atmosphere. I don't think whether cameras are rolling or not, these two need to be together. Michaela, she needs to get some type of therapy so she can deal with her abandonment issues. Cause just cause he go and leave to take the doggone doggy daycare is not no cause for you to be breaking Clorox wipes and things like that. And your outburst and everything. You need to handle that. And Zach, he needs to get his anxiety. I know you can. It's hard to control anxiety. But yeah, he needs a little bit of therapy too. Because she told him to leave and got mad that he left. Now, I learned a long time ago, I will ask my husband several times to make sure. Because, early in the relationship, I ask for something, he do it, and then he'd be mad a little bit later. And now I was like, are you sure? I'm going to do this. Are you sure? So that's how I've learned. And they all, for whatever reason, I thought Johnny's daddy just up and left the family because he no longer wanted to be there. It seemed like it was some more issues between Johnny's mom and Johnny's daddy, and Johnny's mom was like, I had enough. I'd rather have my peace of mind, and the community looking down on me because I'm getting a divorce than deal with whatever she's going through. Because Johnny's daddy moved to California, got a house, flew Johnny's mama, sister, and him to California, and like, okay, I want my family to work. I got us this house. Whoop de whoop bop whoop. And mom was like, nope, I'm not doing this no more. Don't come back. And he has not been back to Texas since. And I was like, did Johnny and the sister go to California to spend time with the daddy? I am glad that Johnny realized that even though that his daddy wasn't in the house, his daddy basically shaped him to who he is right now. And he is proud of his mama for, raising two kids and being looked down upon because she didn't got a divorce. But she needed to do what she needed to do for a peace of mind and her sanity. Even though it was a struggle, I would rather have my peace of mind. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. I don't want to be over here stressing out, mad, upset, and all these things in a relationship. Peace of mind is always there for me. Now, I had to rewind this a few times. It seemed like Dr. Pepper was telling Zach and Michaela that they need to work on, okay, these issues together. I don't think they need to work on anything together. Because Michaela, she has a bad habit of flipping out and then thinking sorry is going to immediately erase what she's just done. And it don't work out like that. But at the same time, I also believe that Zach does things that we're not seeing, and then we'll get out the camera so we can see Michaela in her full blowout mode. I didn't realize that in Nikki Star TV, she brought that up, and I was like, yeah, I can see that. How it was what an episode or two ago. No, it was right before the trip, and Michaela was like, okay, since we're both in agreements that you know we're not going to say yes on decision day, she's going to sleep in the other room. Now, I'm pretty sure this conversation happened for a while and words were said. And once she got at the height of being mad, that's when he brought out the camera so he can show her at the height of being mad. And then he want to put the camera away. But she was like, I'm going to get my story across. That's, I see that happen. And I was like, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. And he gives her mixed signals. Like him continuously sleeping with Michaela after saying such things as we need to get divorced and we're not gonna say yes. Well, that's saying yes on decision day, the same thing. But oh, I can't be here. I'm so much in anxiety, but then come back and then sleep with her. With somebody like Michaela, she's thinking, okay, everything's fine if you're sleeping with me. Now realizing that he's just sleeping with you because he likes sleeping with you, and she's not realizing that. Yes, sure. I agree that the way she handles things and blows up is not cool at all. But I want to know what's causing this blow up. Or is this just how Michaela gets down? It could be a combination of both, but I do believe he gives her mixed signals, and I also believe that he does certain things to get her riled up. So, cause he don't want to be there, but he's still sleeping with her. But like a reason to justify is the why he no longer wants to be in that relationship. See how she's blowing up. But it did seem like, and I'm not gonna say it was some type of physical abuse because the doors was closed, but he was saying things like, "Let me go, let me get out of here." That's not something that you should be saying to your spouse. It's not. Now, y'all, I'm starting to question whether Mirla and Gil are gonna make it. I know. Started off, yeah, these two ain't got a chance in hell. And then as time went on, I was like, yes, these two like they gonna make it. And their issues is the finances. He still doesn't like the fact that Miller shops. Because they want to save money to get a house and they want to have enough money to get a nanny. And I'm surprised that Gil's like, yeah, that's sure cool. We could do that. It's just that how they gonna do that if Miller's still out here shopping? Now she explained that even when the show first came out, it did seem like that she was going shopping like every single day. But she was like, "No, I go shopping like big stuff like twice a year," and she's probably getting those things when it's off season and when there's a good sale going on. Yeah. That's probably when she's doing things. And who knows? She could be going to these consignment shops where like these rich ladies be dropping off their clothes and you go in there and get you a nice outfit, nice bag, nice shoes for a good price. I don't know. But her thing is me by myself and with my spending, I still have a nice sized amount in my saving, more than Gil. But he's still on this, her shopping, and she already said she's not going to change her shopping habits for who she's with. And I'm like, if she has her bills paid, she has money in her checking and her savings, and she's able to shop, I don't see no problem with it because over there, Rachel, she's like going to seem like she paying robbing Peter to pay Paul to live the lifestyle that she wants to live. Now, if Verla, she ain't out here asking for nobody, she's not asking to build for Gil to finance her lifestyle. She's like, I can do that myself. And it seems like she's doing that. And if you got money in your savings and you still shopping, I think Verla is good. I was like, shoot, maybe Gil need to give him like a little side hustle, coming on and doing, unfiltered or something like that. Because the majority of the season, Gil has been the one to initiate conversations. Okay, guys, how things are going? How's marriage life going? Who's kissing? Who's not? And, sometimes, giving out advice. Well, if you're doing this, that's not going to be conducive to doing this. Maybe they should give Gil his own show. Or a show come on there on doggone Married at First Sight, and he be on there as one of the experts. So let Johnny tell it. Val is the issue in their relationship. Johnny spoke to Val's friend because she was looking for a car. And I was like, okay, does Johnny sell cars? Does he know somebody who sells cars? Because I'm trying to figure out, why are you talking to her friend about her buying a car? But okay. He was telling friends about what's going on in the relationship. And said friend Sarah was like, oh yeah, I can understand that. She said Val is controlling in all of her relationships, and she will break you down to where you are leaning on her so that she can build you up into the relationship she wants. Now I'm like, okay, let's say that happens. Once she has got to breaking dude down by being controlling, he's leaning on her, and then she builds him back up. Does she then get bored, like, okay, I didn't build you into the relationship I want, and she just discards them? Do they snap at of us like, okay, I'm no longer me, and you're controlling me, and you're making me something I'm not? I have questions. And this said friend felt discomfortable talking about Val. Now, Val says she done made some mistakes in her past relationship. She didn't say she was controlling and trying to mold somebody into, the guy the relationship she wants. But like, even the friend said she would never date Val, and she would never let a friend date Val. That's how bad Val is. Never mind the fact that Johnny has had this running spirit since they got back from their honeymoon. Never mind the fact that Johnny told her to her face, yeah, the reason why we didn't work out in college is because I wasn't attracted to you. I would rather be married to anybody else but you. Now, what I'm thinking is happening is Val's friend Sarah said some few things. Johnny then got it in his head, okay, if Sarah said that Val likes to cook this certain meal, and then Val cooks this certain meal, oh my goodness, Sarah is right. This is what Val does. He gets it in his head like things. It's like, remember when she said she's out here cooking meals, gourmet meals? She's lying. He's over there ripping up roses. Come to find out, she is doing that. It's just that he's right there with her. But since she's not doing it solo dolo, that made her a liar. But everything is wrong with Val, including Johnny and his blow ups and freakouts and him constantly leaving. Everything's on Val. Okay. Rachel, she finally confesses that night that Jose cussed her out, then locked her out. She her ex came and got her. She stayed at the ex's house. Nothing happened. She just needed a place to stay. Now I'm wondering, is this the ex that you cheated on, or the ex you cheated with? Now, Jose, you can't. I mean, you can be mad, but realize this is your fault because you like this girl, cussed her out, then locked her out. She didn't have nowhere to go. Now, I don't know why she didn't call the producer, but hey, she didn't. She called an ex. She needed to get that off her chest. Over there with Brett and Ryan, they seemed like they had a lovely time. She didn't complain too much when she was on that little four-wheeler thingy. I would have been scared too because I was in my mind going down that hill, it would have rolled over. That's how my mind works. They get home and you can see there's some change in her energy has changed. She's like, yes. A few minutes ago, I got a text from my friend, and she let me know that Ryan, you were on a dating app, and you was matched with somebody I know. He was like, yeah, I downloaded it today, but it's not active right now. She was like, oh, you couldn't even wait a week to decision day to start getting out here, could you? You just couldn't wait. He's trying to justify, well, it's not active right now. You can look and see. And even when he left and was talking to the producers, like, he's trying to prove himself, like, see, it's not active. It's not the point that it was active, it's the point that you downloaded it. That's the problem. You don't even have enough respect for her to wait till after decision day. I wait till after the show is over with. After y'all didn't had y'all reunion and decision day reunion and all those things. You didn't have enough respect for her to that. You were already trying to look for your supermodel woman that you can go to doggone it the cabin with and shoot and hunt with and all those things with. You didn't have enough respect for Brett for that. That you out here, I don't know what time was it, before or after y'all went to your childhood home that you was downloading this. And like I said, it don't matter whether it's activated or not. It's the fact that you downloaded. That's the problem. So y'all, I'm not even mad at Brett. She knows where it is with Ryan. Ryan knows where it is with Brett. It's just that he ain't saying it, but she's like she knows where they not going to be making it on decision day. That was clear weeks ago. I think that in his mind was set when they showed her on the plane, when they was on the plane and he said she cut up several foods. I want to see what this actual footage was because I'm assuming that all the couples was on the same flight. And I don't remember anybody else saying, yeah, she was over there doggone and acting, she was wilding out. I don't remember anybody saying that. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by me, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. This free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notification on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, and share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my people. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my people by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.